What not to say to yourself in the mirror. We all talk to ourselves, some out loud, some in thoughts, but few of us realize how powerful those words can be, especially when we're standing in front of a mirror. That mirror moment, whether first thing in the morning or during a late-night reflection, can shape our mindset, confidence, and even the course of our day. Unfortunately, many of us have a habit of being our own worst critics. We say things to ourselves that we would never dare say to someone else. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone, but it's time to break the cycle. Here's a guide on what not to say to yourself in the mirror, and why shifting these thoughts can transform your relationship with yourself. 1. I look disgusting. This is one of the most harmful and common phrases people mutter to their reflection. Whether you're bloated, tired, breaking out, or just not feeling your best, calling yourself disgusting reinforces shame and self-loathing. Why it hurts. Words like this stick. Your brain internalizes these harsh judgments, making it harder to build self-confidence and self-worth. Over time, it creates a negative mental feedback loop that can spiral into chronic low self-esteem or body dysmorphia. What to say instead? I'm having a tough day, but I still deserve kindness. Or, this is just how I look right now, not forever. 2. I'm so stupid. Maybe you forgot something. Maybe you made a mistake. But labeling yourself as stupid does nothing but diminish your sense of intelligence and capability. Why it hurts. This statement turns a momentary lapse into a sweeping judgment of your worth. It doesn't allow for growth, learning, or compassion. What to say instead? I made a mistake, but I'm learning. Or, everyone messes up, this doesn't define me. 3. Why can't I be like? Comparison is a thief of joy, and mirrors are often accomplices in this crime. We look at ourselves and imagine someone else better, more successful, thinner, smarter, more attractive. Why it hurts. It undermines your individuality and shifts focus from what makes you unique to what you supposedly lack. It's an unfair comparison because you're judging your behind the scenes against someone else's highlight reel. What to say instead? I'm working on becoming the best version of me. Or, they're on their path, and I'm on mine. 4. Nothing will ever change. This kind of hopeless thinking is incredibly disempowering. When set in front of a mirror, it adds a layer of finality to temporary struggles. Why it hurts. It stops progress in its tracks. You begin to believe your circumstances are permanent, which can prevent you from seeking help, taking action, or even just trying. What to say instead? Change takes time, but I'm not giving up. Or, this is hard, but it won't last forever. 5. I hate myself. This is perhaps the most painful phrase a person can say to their own reflection. It's more than just criticism, it's rejection of your entire being. Why it hurts. Repeated self-hate can lead to depression, anxiety, and self-destructive behaviors. It disconnects you from your inherent worth and silences your inner advocate. What to say instead? I'm struggling right now, but I'm trying to love myself. Or, I don't like how I feel, but I'm not giving up on myself. How to flip the script. Rewiring your inner dialogue doesn't happen overnight. But it starts with awareness, and mirrors can become powerful tools for healing, rather than vehicles for self-criticism. Here are a few tips to start. Practice mirror affirmations. Instead of tearing yourself down, build yourself up. Say one kind thing to yourself each time you look in the mirror. Notice the tone. Would you speak to a friend the way you speak to yourself? If not, it's time to change your tone. Start small. You don't have to go from I hate myself to I'm amazing overnight. Try neutral statements like, I'm here, or I'm doing the best I can. Final thoughts. Your mirror isn't your enemy, your words can be. What you say to yourself when no one's listening might be the most important conversation you have all day. So be mindful. Be gentle. The person staring back at you deserves compassion, not criticism. Next time you face the mirror, remember, you're not here to tear yourself down. You're here to rise.